Frank Sanchez stopped Junior Fa in the 7th round. It led to 3 knockdowns in the 7th round. I think he had a knockdown. No, I know he had a knockdown in the 6th round. Before the round ended, his trainer told him to come out and fight for his life in the 7th round because he knew Frank Sanchez was going to try to come for the knockout. Junior Fa kind of failed to do that. And Frank Sanchez took advantage and he stopped him. What Junior Fa did in this fight, he was very aggressive like I knew he was, but after a while, he kind of stands in front of his opponent too long and kind of takes too many pictures. And that's what kind of led to him getting caught multiple times before he was eventually stopped. A lot of guys got to realize when you're a heavyweight, like Junior Fa, and one thing I've noticed is Junior Fa he's put on some weight, so it's like I don't know if he was the best version of himself. His boxing skills, I felt like he was developing better, doing certain things. It's just that the couple of power punches that he was taking, it wasn't something that was productive or going to lead to him winning. Early on, he boxed very well, which he's done a lot of times in fights. It's just that Frank Sanchez has an equalizer that you have to be aware of, which Junior Fa was aware of. It was either he didn't want to get off the line or he didn't want to have any head movement. And Frank Sanchez, he was really just looking for the one punch. You know what I'm saying? Usually Frank Sanchez, he's patient, so he's not going to try to knock you out in the first round. Him being able to do that in the 7th round, he was in a tough fight. Frank Sanchez had to earn that win. He was on the losing side in the middle rounds, but from him going to the body, investing into the body, is exactly what took away Junior Fa's mobility. Just go to the body, take that away, and you won't have many issues. That's why his legs stopped moving, and there was different things going on, and he didn't know which way to go. So that's why with Frank Sanchez, he didn't have to cut the ring off because Junior Fa was no longer moving. I don't know, Junior Fa, he had to fight early for a lot of rounds because Frank Sanchez, he kind of looked out of sorts early. He didn't know how to deal with Junior. Junior's kind of mobile. He's a mobile guy. He's nimble. I don't say nimble, not mobile. He's nimble. And he's a big guy. And he was bigger than Frank Sanchez. I thought Junior Fa was probably be around the same size. I think he's gained a little weight lately, but he was definitely bigger than Frank Sanchez. Taller too. He kind of like shadowed Frank Sanchez, which was kind of it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely something that's going to help Frank Sanchez later on because I feel like the last couple of fights he's been in there with some battle-tested guys. They made him look bad, which is what those guys usually do to people. They'll make you look bad if you try to box with them and different things. But he's definitely in a position now where he's going to be able to fight top contenders or move up. You know what I'm saying? Just move up to co-main events, different things like that. Possibly co-main events, main events. They're going to look to slide Frank Sanchez into some bigger fights coming up, which is going to be good for him just for his style and different things like that. He makes for an exciting fight. So that's definitely something I'm looking forward to. But I feel like Frank Sanchez, his stamina was good, but it could have been a little bit better because in recent fights I've seen him move a little bit more. And that's something he didn't do in this fight. He didn't really move around as much. Well, he did, but as far as on the offensive end, he did move around, but it was kind of he was more analyzing than he was actually out and about trying to make a move as far as an attack or a strategy. He wasn't really trying to sell himself out early like that. So that's definitely why he was kind of like in the background, holding back from different things, which I can I can understand why he did that, but in my eyes, I'm just thinking like, okay, so are you gonna do this every fight as far as let guys kind of creep in and do certain things early? Because I know last fight, Frank Sanchez got caught um, in an exchange because he was trying to walk a guy down. So in my mind, I'm just thinking like, okay, is that gonna be the way things go from now, or are we just gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it gonna go this way, or is it gonna be you're gonna be looking for the knockout, or are you gonna box next time? Because I'm trying to see him box a little more than what he actually was doing this time. So it's kind of something that I'm looking at like, okay, are you gonna box this time, or are you just gonna try to run through this guy? I feel like Frank Sanchez is a very good boxer, but he just has to be disciplined. And I know he's probably a guy that doesn't like to run in with the same strategy, but you can't leave yourself open with these guys, especially how when Junior Fire was on the attack the way he was. It's not a good strategy for early on against big punchers. Because if that would have been another guy in the ring with Frank Sanchez today, I know Frank Sanchez was saying recently how he can compete with Wilder and Joshua. If that was Joshua or Wilder in there, he would have got knocked out. Even with Joshua, he would have got an uppercut or something. He got to be more disciplined when he's in the front of certain guys. I feel like he let Junior Fire kind of get away with a lot of things that he shouldn't have. So that's definitely something that you got to watch for in the future as far as when it comes to Frank Sanchez. I feel like he has been, he was a lot more disciplined in this fight than he was the last fight. Because, like I said, he put himself in position last fight to get caught trying to look for a knockout. So him being a lot more patient this fight was something I'm very impressed with. But let's see what he got in the future, though. It's definitely going to be a good card. But that's all I got, though. Like and subscribe.